There's only one king of football, and his name is Pelé. From humble beginnings in Brazil to becoming a global icon, Pelé's impact on the game is unmatched. He's not just a footballer, he's a legend, a symbol of greatness. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the life, career, and legacy of Pelé, the king of world football. Before the world knew him as Pelé, he was born as Edson Arantes do Nascimento on October 23, 1940, in Três Corações, Brazil. Growing up in a poor neighborhood, football was a way out for young Pelé. His father, a local footballer known as Dondinho, was Pelé's first inspiration. As a boy, Pelé didn't even have a proper ball to play with. He'd use a sock stuffed with newspaper or a grapefruit to practice. But even then, his talent was obvious. By the age of 10, he was already dazzling people in the streets with his incredible footwork and natural gift for the game. Pelé's rise was meteoric. At just 15 years old, he was scouted by Santos FC, one of Brazil's top clubs. Within a year, Pelé was not only playing for the senior team, but quickly becoming one of their key players. By the time he was 16, he was the top scorer in the Brazilian league. It was clear, Pelé was something special. Pelé's time at Santos FC was nothing short of extraordinary. He spent nearly 2 decades at the club, scoring over 1,000 goals in his career, a number that seems almost unimaginable today. At Santos, Pelé won countless titles, including the Copa Libertadores, South America's version of the Champions League, and the Intercontinental Cup, where Santos faced off against Europe's best clubs. But it wasn't just about the trophies. Pelé's style of play captivated fans. He combined speed, strength, and incredible technique. Whether it was dribbling past defenders, scoring impossible goals, or his eye for creating chances, Pelé was a footballing genius. His signature bicycle kicks and jaw-dropping dribbles made him an entertainer on the pitch. Santos became known around the world because of Pelé. They toured globally, and wherever they played, stadiums filled up just to watch the young Brazilian phenomenon. Pelé had already become a global star long before the modern era of football celebrities. But as much as Pelé dominated with Santos, it was on the international stage that he cemented his place as the king of football. Pelé played in 4 World Cups, and remarkably, he won 3 of them. No other player in history has achieved that. Pelé's first World Cup came in 1958 when he was just 17 years old. This was the tournament where he truly announced himself to the world. In the quarterfinal against Wales, he scored the only goal of the match. Then, in the semi-final against France, he scored a hat-trick. And in the final against Sweden, Pelé scored 2 goals, including an unforgettable lob over a defender and a volley. Brazil won their first World Cup, and Pelé became a global sensation. In 1962, Pelé went into the World Cup as the biggest star in football. Although an injury sidelined him early in the tournament, Brazil still managed to win their second World Cup title, making Pelé a 2-time world champion. Then came 1970, the crowning achievement of Pelé's career. This tournament in Mexico is often considered the greatest World Cup team ever assembled. At 29 years old, Pelé was the heart and soul of the team. In the final against Italy, Pelé scored the opening goal with a stunning header, helping Brazil win 4-1. This was Pelé's 3rd World Cup title, and it secured his place as the greatest player of his era, and perhaps of all time. Pelé wasn't just an incredible player, he was an ambassador for football. In the 1970s, Pelé moved to the New York Cosmos in the United States, helping to popularize the sport in a country where football was still growing. He was instrumental in bringing global attention to the NASL, the precursor to today's Major League Soccer. But Pelé's influence extended beyond just football matches. He became a symbol of sportsmanship, fair play, and humility. He was appointed a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador and dedicated much of his life to humanitarian causes. He used his platform to promote education, peace, and equality, becoming a global role model. Pelé retired from professional football in 1977, but his influence never faded. With 1,283 goals in 1,363 games across his career, Pelé set records that still stand today. Whether it was his incredible goal-scoring ability, his leadership on the pitch, or his role as an ambassador for the beautiful game, Pelé's contributions to football are unmatched. Today, Pelé is still regarded by many as the greatest player of all time, even in an era where players like Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo dominate the headlines. But there will only ever be one king, Pelé, the man who made football the world's game. Pelé's story is one of brilliance, talent, and global impact. He's more than just a player, he's a symbol of what football can achieve. From Santos FC to World Cup triumphs, Pelé's journey is the blueprint for greatness in football. What's your favorite memory of Pelé? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories about football's greatest legends. Until next time.